In the quiet village of Sundarpur, nestled between lush green fields and gentle hills, lived an old woman named Kamla. She was a widow who had raised her 2 children, Ravi and Meera, with immense love and sacrifice. Life in the village had never been easy, but she had worked tirelessly in the fields, cooked meals with whatever little she had, and always ensured her children never felt the absence of a father. As time passed, Ravi moved to the city for a well-paying job, and Meera got married to a businessman in a nearby town. Though Kamla was happy that her children had settled well, her heart ached for their presence. The house, once filled with laughter and chatter, now stood silent. Days turned into months, and months into years. Ravi, caught up in his city life, visited only on festivals, and Meera, busy with her in-laws and children, rarely had time to come home. Kamla would sit outside her small mud house every evening, watching the road, hoping to see her children. But they never came. A mother's longing. One monsoon evening, as the rain poured down heavily, Kamla sat by the dimly lit lantern, stitching an old shawl. The storm outside mirrored the storm in her heart. She sighed, remembering the days when little Ravi and Meera would jump into puddles, running to her with muddy feet, giggling with joy. Now, only silence accompanied her. Her health began to decline. She grew weaker by the day, unable to cook properly or tend to the small vegetable garden behind the house. The villagers, noticing her condition, often brought food and checked on her, but they knew only her children could truly ease her loneliness. One evening, her neighbor Ramu Kaka wrote a letter on her behalf and sent it to Ravi. It read, "Beta, I know you are busy, and life in the city must be demanding. I don't want to trouble you, but sometimes, my old heart longs to see you. I don't know how many more days I have left, but a mother's love never fades, even if she is forgotten." The words hit Ravi like a lightning bolt. He had been so caught up in his work that he had forgotten the woman who had given everything for him. He immediately packed his bags and caught the next train home. Meanwhile, a villager informed Meera about their mother's worsening condition. Guilt washed over her. She had been so busy with her new family that she had neglected the one person who had sacrificed everything for her. Without a second thought, she left for Sundarpur. A mother's undying love. When Ravi and Meera arrived, they saw Kamla lying on a wooden cot, frail but smiling. Tears filled her eyes as she struggled to sit up. "I knew my children would come," she whispered, holding their hands with whatever little strength she had left. Tears streamed down Ravi's face. "Ma, I'm so sorry. I should have come earlier." Meera sobbed, "I forgot how much you needed us, but we are here now, and we will never leave you alone again." That day, everything changed. Ravi arranged for a transfer to a nearby town so he could visit her regularly. Meera convinced her husband to let her spend more time with their mother. Slowly, Kamla regained her health, but more than medicine, it was the love of her children that healed her. Once again, the house was filled with warmth, love, and laughter. The sound of Meera's bangles clinking as she helped her mother in the kitchen, the sight of Ravi fixing the broken fence, everything made Kamla's heart swell with joy. Years passed, and Kamla eventually left the world peacefully, knowing she was loved till the very end. But the bond she had created with her children never broke. Even after her passing, Ravi and Meera continued to visit their childhood home, keeping her memory alive, proving that true relationships, built on love and sacrifice, never fade, they only grow stronger with time.